Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? Done to Thursday, Throwback Thursday. We're in the fourth quarter of the week. Welcome, Grand Rising, to another episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown Ups with yours truly, Master Ceremony. I am Crush the Make a Freaking Legend. How y'all doing? Y'all know how it is. Hopefully, y'all getting a great start off to your Thursday. And hopefully your week been going very well. I had to start this a little early. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all get the notification and hop on in. But man, you know me. We gotta talk about some things. We gotta talk about life. We gotta talk about sports. Life is a sport, people, and we talk about sports. But man, listen, what's going on with everybody, man? What's going on with everybody? I mean, 2025 boxing, what has it been doing for you? Has it been good to you? Has it been good enough? You know, I hear people talking every day, all day. Is it good to you? You know, just waiting for y'all to get this notifications, man. You know, just waiting for y'all to get the notifications. But man, until y'all get y'all behinds all up in here and we get to cracking on today's topic, you know, just freestyle some ish. Just freestyling some ish until everybody get up in here. So let me see. So what's going on so far before we get to the main topic? So far everything has quieted down on the Diddy case. Everything has calmed down, you know, and they'll be talking about it again and full-fledged in another few months after the summer ends. Next for him. Other than that, in Hollywood, there's all type of stuff going on in Hollywood. Chris Brown is facing charges overseas. I think I mentioned that. And he's really facing charges. And you know, overseas is different from over here. You know what I mean? So he's facing some charges. We're going to see what's going to come out about that. Also, now people, this Jay-Z and Beyonce things is going on. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about Beyonce getting robbed in NYC. And this happened, a couple days ago? It happened. She got robbed out of her music, a laptop and some stuff. Kind of strange. Just think about it because, you know, they was known as the industry's two of the biggest couples, and never think anything goes wrong with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Y'all already know with the Diddy case, who was down with him, who wasn't, you know, who turned their backs on him, and their names is at the top of the list. But let me give y'all some insight on them. Now, the reason why I've really been quiet in the US of A because they asses been overseas. They've been across the pond, and she's been on tour, and he's been touring with her. Now, there's nothing wrong with going overseas and getting that overseas money, you know, because you really have to do good numbers here in the USA to be able to go over to the other side and make that big money. And plus, going overseas is escapism for a lot of entertainers and everything. You've seen some entertainers, no matter what part of entertainment they've been in, retire, move overseas. You heard about a lot of entertainers being smart, right? With their accounts, and they put that big money in other accounts across the pond. So there's a lot going on overseas. So a lot of times when you don't hear anything about your favorite artists and all that, what's up, A1? You know, they overseas, but it's strange that, you know, Jay-Z and Jay and Bay, two of his biggest names, people didn't know that their asses is over tour, going on tour overseas, working their asses off. Now, you know, Jay-Z ain't put out no music lately because he's a part of the bullshit too. He's a part of the bullshit, but it's just strange how, you know, quietly they've been overseas touring and things like that, and ain't nothing been going on with their asses, but something gonna come up with them too because they down with the get down. Yeah. Hey, D1, what's going on, D1? I'm at the... Yeah, man, I'm just shooting some shit before I get into this damn boxing this morning, bro. Because I'm going to get into it right now. Hey, listen, bro. They got to move on. Corey Stevenson shit, bro. I'm tired of hearing about the Shakur shit. the Shakur Zepeda fight, you know, people talking about it for damn near a week, and I know it's normal to talk about fight week. I get that, but come on, man. And they always, I hate when boxing fans, you know, and it's always the ones who's giving other boxers fans all type of nicknames, but they don't give themselves no nicknames, D1. You know what I mean? They the fucking worst. So here it is. So no, not taking anything away from last weekend. But one thing I'm not going to listen to when these guys get to talking about it is talking about what Shakur did, but they trying to discredit Zepeda at the same time. It don't make sense. It's a fucking oxymoron. Then people are saying, oh, well, if you think it wasn't a wash, then you don't know boxing. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers telling people they don't know boxing. I say it too. But when I say somebody don't know boxing, at least I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen, man, all this, you can like a fighter and all that. Your favorite fighter ain't no different from any other fighter, yo. You know, all right, I got you, my man. You know, look, your favorite fighter is no different from any other fighter. They all gonna have a bad day at the office. It's okay. I got you, my man. I appreciate that. All these fighters is gonna have a bad day or not a so-called day at the office. Shakur Stevenson, being a great talent, one of the best talents in the sport, is no different for anyone else in the sport that's gonna have a bad day. And I've been noticing this about a lot of boxing fans and content creators. They always sitting in the roof or sitting in the cut, right? Waiting for someone else's favorite fighter to have a bad day in the ring or something they can call out or critique on them. But then when it comes to their favorite fighter or favorite fighters, you can put them in the same situation. But when that applies to their favorite fighter, guess what? They don't use it. And I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this for everybody. Right now, this morning, y'all can mark this down, right? Dig this. All y'all smarty pantsers out there, I'm telling y'all right now, ain't no goddamn elite boxers in the sport right now. This is how we going to do it. There's no elite fighters in the sport right now. We going to erase all that. We going to start from scratch. Because I'm starting to learn and realize that a lot of people really don't understand the sport, and they keep coming up with their own interpretations of what is what. Hey, knucklehead, you don't know me. I'm not angry. So you can't assume by the way that I talk that I'm angry. I'm not angry about nothing. Now, what you just did is almost made me angry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to smack you in your mouth with a wrench for you coming in here. You don't even know me, and you talking about why you angry. This is the way I'm taught. I'm in a happy goddamn mood, you knucklehead. But since you think I'm angry, I'm going to do some angry shit to you. I'm going to put your nut ass on timeout. That's what I'm going to do. Damn. We're going to move along with today's show. All right, so I'm getting sick and tired of this. And you said you're a true boxing fan. But won't you learn how to critique a fight and give a fighter that credit without downplaying somebody else? Because all I heard is what Shakur did and what Shakur did and what Shakur did, and Zepeda didn't do anything. Well, you must be out of your making freaking minds. Zepeda made that damn fight just as well as Shakur made that fight. Zepeda is the reason why y'all saying Shakur put on his best performance. Y'all ain't say that when Shakur fought Padley. That wasn't Shakur's best performance. Y'all didn't say that when Shakur fought anybody before that. And everybody knows, and even the most hardest dedicated Shakur Stevenson fans know this is Shakur Stevenson's best performance in his entire career. Thank you, I'm at work. Thank you, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? This is his best performance that he ever had. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. This is his best performance. So since this is the best performance, they're going to try to make it seem like, you know, and I'm tired of boxing fans. Every time a fighter beats somebody, they want to turn around and say, He's the best in the sport, in the weight division. Shakur is not the best at 135. How you want to say he's the best at 135 because he beat Zepeda? Y'all didn't say he was the best at 35 when he fought Padley. Make up your minds. So y'all mean to tell me that this whole time, within since the last 3 or 4 months of 2025, that Williams Zepeda all of a sudden became the guy to beat, and soon when Shakur fights him and beats him, he's he fought the best guy in the division. Did y'all say that when Tevin Farmer was fighting Williams Zepeda? Did y'all have that same energy? Did y'all say the same thing about Tevin Farmer when Tevin Farmer was fighting Zepeda? No, y'all didn't say a damn thing. Ain't none of y'all say that Zepeda is the best. Not me. Y'all just gave TF credit for giving Zepeda a hard time, which most of y'all really wanted that. Y'all wanted somebody to give Zepeda a hard time so it could be an easier time for Shakur when he gets in the ring with Shakur. I know how y'all thinking. Y'all too easy to pick apart. Y'all too damn easy to pick apart, and y'all always do this. So most of y'all are not consistent boxing fans. And most of y'all do not do consistent content as a content creator because you're constantly moving the goalposts. Now, this fight ain't this damn serious for y'all to keep going back and forth about what he did and what he didn't do. Okay? And then they talk about the knockouts. And I'm going to tell y'all this again because everybody knock out this, knock out that. I call that fight the war of the cotton balls because neither one of these guys are big punchers. Oh, well, you know, Zepeda, let me tell you something. It's not about how many people you knocked out. It's about who you knocked out. And what I mean by who you knocked out, I'm not saying by name. I'm saying by skill set. Tay, all hell the queen of New York State and New York City. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean that other nonsense. Because y'all try to be slick with words, but yeah, you ain't gonna get that on me. I'm the wordsmith, okay? But what happened? Why didn't Tevin Farmer get credit? And they said that Tevin Farmer was fighting the best lightweight at 135. But since Shakur went in there and did his thing against Zepeda, now Shakur is the best at 135 because of Zepeda. That don't make sense. Y'all digging too hard. Y'all reaching too much, and y'all been reaching too much. But shoot, it's a whole nother fight. It's a whole nother fight week, and y'all still talking about. I have a good one. Stop. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you subscribe. Now there's a whole nother fight week, which I'm not really up for this. So now I'm about to get into this discussion, y'all, because I'm not up for this fight week. We got Manny Pacquiao, and y'all know how I feel about the situation. Y'all know how I feel about Manny Pacquiao all behind. You know how I feel about all you boxing fans out there that call yourself diehard boxing fans, this, that, and the other. Most likely I ain't gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna try not to watch it because I really don't want to see the fight. But I did put out there what I want to happen. So hopefully Mario Barrios does his thing against Manny Pacquiao. Right? I'm telling y'all, if Manny Pacquiao wound up beating Mario Barrios, I'm boycotting boxing. I'm a boycott boxing. If Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios, I'm boycotting it. Boxing don't need Manny Pacquiao, okay? These fighters of today don't need a Manny Pacquiao on a resume. So I don't know why y'all be happy and mad. What's up, Kano? It's sad. That's not boxing, bro. That's not, no. I don't want to see it. I'm be like the old school. I'm gonna watch it like back in the day, Kondo. I'm just gonna listen to it because I'm not really big for this, and they really want these old fighters to be returning to the ring so these new generation fighters can have a damn name on their resume. Like boxing can't be doing that damn bad, Kondo. That people want these old ass fighters to be coming back and fighting in generations that they shouldn't be fighting in. It's sad. That's not boxing to me. You know, man, he need money. I know. I'll be cool in a second, Kondo. It's the area down moving. I'm almost in the standing part. Give me a second, man. But it's not a good thing. I know it's a money grab. Manny Pacquiao can get a money grab a whole number way. So I'm not really big on that, and I haven't even got it. It seemed like they trying to get. I'm not gonna say I hate to say it, but it seems like that a real big minute because these other names are not big enough. This is what I'm thinking. You think about it because, okay, let's look at it from an economical standpoint. I'm gonna try to make some sense out of this no nonsense. Y'all help me out understand it money-wise. That's the problem, because that means that today's fighters can't generate their own cash flow. That's what that means for me, in my honest opinion. You know, because a lot of people, we always talk about big money fights and certain fighters, you know, getting those big paydays. And, you know, the biggest paydays that been happening in the sport of boxing only been in possession of a handful of fighters. So we already know that the majority of boxing, you know, is not making money like that. And I'm talking about the good money, you know what I mean? Thank you, Kondo. Yeah, I was moving around doing this last investigation around the building. And I was in some great areas, so I'm cool now. But yeah, I don't see it can't be doing that bad. And like I said, you know me, Kondo, I'm a big guy that's not really into the pay-per-view now, but I have been paying for some of these pay-per-views. Because to be honest with you, overall, this generation of fighters ain't really gave us a real reason to want to kick out hard-earned money for these pay-per-views. These fighters got to know how to generate their own goddamn money in their own fan base. They shouldn't have to take a Manny Pacquiao or a Floyd Mayweather or any of these guys to come back into boxing so one of these guys can have a name on it. When this happens, there's either two things going on. That old fighter needs some damn money, or that weight class need a damn name in it. You know what I mean? If it makes sense to y'all, because we're constantly talking about that all the damn time, and just look at it. What's up, Stan? So we constantly talking about that all the damn time. You know what I mean? So how you get the green screen using your phone got me wondering. Shit fire. Hey Kondo, you know what? When you do the live from this joint, like when you do the live from the YouTube studio, at the bottom of the screen, when you open up your live from this screen, anything that's like you got certain pictures and stuff, you can use as a green screen. So yeah, when you do it from the YouTube studio, you have an option. I got a few options right there where I can use it. So that's what I'm using. I'm glad that everybody like it, man. It's pretty dope. Thanks, man. So I got to get that on this shirt now, and I got to get my STN shirt made. But yeah, I'm not really big for this fight. And what's on the undercard? What is hold up? Who's on the undercard? I done forgot who was on the undercard for this fight. Yeah. Who's on the undercard, Kondo? I forgot who was on this Pacquiao and Barrios card. I'm gonna look it up on my other device, matter of fact, right now, because I've been on some other stuff, you know, when it comes to boxing, because I'm really trying to get some things figured out. But the next move for my man Shakur, I don't know. what's the next move for Shakur Stevenson, bro? What's up, Mike Brown? Because I heard people, they say they can see Shakur being at 135 for the next few years. I don't see that because there's really not much for him to do at 135. You know, not much we want to see. You know what I mean? Yo, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know what's his next move. But he shouldn't be at 135 too damn much longer. You know? He shouldn't be at 135 too much longer. And what y'all gonna have to realize, a lot of your favorite fighters not gonna be able to, you know, make the type of cash that they want, or the cash that you want them to make in one weight class. Some guys gonna have to move up the other weight classes to make some big money, or to make some real good money. See, everybody can't make that type of money like that. Like I said, there's only a handful of guys that's really what you can say that's really the guys, the top paid guys in the sport right now that makes the most for their fights. It ain't too many of those guys. It's not. And it's the fact that it's not enough money, but it's not enough work with these fighters. They're not giving us these things that they honestly, but who am I? I was him, go ahead and run that Kid Austin fight and shut them up. Now, see, that's what I want, Kano. The next thing I really would like for Shakur to do, got unfinished business. Need to handle that Schofield business, because that's unfinished business. And you need to handle that, Shakur, and Auntie Schofield and his son, they need to get at it. If anything that needs to go on at 135 right now, because everybody always talking about what somebody should be doing. So, you know, a lot of Shakur fans should be honest about what Shakur should do next, not what they want him to do next. And what I think what he should do next is go in there and handle that Schofield-ish. That's what he needs to do. You know what I mean? I think that needs to be handled before anything else. Before we talk about Shakur fighting anybody else at 135, what's up, bro? That needs to get handled. That needs to get handled ASAP. Don't let that slide. Then you got Schofield running around. You know, they acting like they did some okay. They did knock out a good quality fighter in Tevin Farmer. Nobody seen that coming. Nobody seen that coming, but sometimes boxing can be full of surprises. Well, there you go. Might not be the surprise that you want, but it happens. Get over it. But I'm not impressed. Now, I mean, it is not to come down on Tevin Farmer, who was running hot for a minute. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But let's see if you can do that to somebody else. You know what I mean? Don't slow down now. They was talking all that ish before. So why they not so quick on their feet to want to holler at Shakur? Because what I want to see, and I'm not saying Shakur won't do it or he's afraid to do it, but one of the things that everybody been talking about, oh, he's not going to do that in front of a puncher. That wouldn't be a smart thing to do, especially when you're not a puncher yourself. But it's boxing. I love to see two guys get in the phone booth that got some hammers on their hands. But just because he won't equal that puncher's power, that don't mean he can't get in front of a puncher and not do that. What the hell y'all talking about? If he the master of defense, like y'all say he should be able to get in front of a puncher and do it, no matter how light fisted he is. So that don't mean nothing to me. We seen Sweet Pea Whitaker get in there with a lot of heavy hitters, and he didn't run for no damn body. Sweet Pea be right in front of these hard hitting dudes and making them miss. But I'ma just say that, okay? Well, we know Shakur's not Sweet Pea, and we know Shakur's not a Floyd Mayweather, two of my favorite defensive fighters. I mean, two of my favorite. I got more, and I think I'm gonna do a show on the top defensive fighters ever in boxing. I'm gonna do that probably one day next week for Coffee and Donuts. So y'all get ready for that. Go do y'all homework. I'm letting y'all know now. One day next week, Coffee and Donuts will be about the best defensive fighters ever in the sport of boxing. And we going off of facts, not by no goddamn opinion, because a lot of y'all opinions don't hold any goddamn value to it because you lack knowledge. Fuck your opinion. I can't respect your opinion if you lack knowledge of what your opinion is based on, okay? But look, we don't even know what's on this damn card this weekend. Ain't nobody still tell me who else is on this damn Manny Pacquiao and Barrios card. Isn't Pitbull, is the Pitbull, who is on this card? Man, y'all supposed to be helping me out. I can't count on y'all for nothing. And y'all look at this stuff more than I do. What's up, Cam? Y'all look at boxing, y'all look at this shit more than I do. And I'm asking y'all, who else is on this damn card with Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios? And ain't nobody gave me one goddamn fight yet. I wonder why. Does that mean that's how bad the undercard is? Is it that bad that no one can tell me not one other fight that's on this Barrios and Pacquiao card? Because like I said, Cam, I don't know how long you been here. I'm not watching it. Y'all know I want Manny Pacquiao to get his head straight, clean, knocked off. Y'all, and it's going to stay the same. It's going to stay the same, and I hope Barrios come through and grant my wish so we can get this nonsense out the way. Because like I said, once again, these fighters have to make boxing what it is for them and for their fans. Manny Pacquiao did that. We don't need Manny Pacquiao. Manny broke. Manny can get a check another way in the sport of boxing. He don't want to. He want to do it the hard way. Okay? Okay? All right? Gonna regret it somewhere down the line. Cam, give me something that's on this. Who else is on this Pacquiao and Barrios card? Man, I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, I know it gotta be a weak ass card because y'all ain't gave me one fight yet this morning. And y'all sharp with it. Y'all sharp and y'all on point. So if y'all ain't gave me not one other fight on it, that means it's ass. That's what that means. That means that shit is trash truck juice, alright? That's what that means. But I'm gonna pull it up so we can talk about it real quick. Real quick. Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora. Yes, now that's the fight I want to talk about. Cruz and Ferrero. Oh, Brandon and Joey Gonzalez. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. See, thank you, Cam. Now, one fight that I'm very interested in seeing is the rematch between Tim Tszyu and Sebastian Fundora, AB in the building, which is a damn fight. Yeah. I like the undercard. All the undercards is better than the main event. That's why I know it's something. Man, Barrios don't let me down. Barrios don't let boxing down. Beat the brakes off of Manny Pacquiao. Just get him a paycheck. We don't need Manny Pacquiao. No, we don't want it. I don't want to see your Devin Haney fight no Manny Pacquiao. I don't want to see your Brian Norman Jr. fight no. I don't want to see your favorite fighter at 147 fighting Manny Pacquiao. Not none of them. Okay? Straight up and down, no special effects. I don't want to see that nonsense. Because it won't look good. It won't look good. But you thinking, oh, that'd be good for my favorite fighter resume of Brian Norman having Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao knockout victory on his resume ain't shit. Manny Pacquiao old. If Devin Haney was to get in there with Manny Pacquiao, I would not be happy for for Devin Haney either. Manny Pacquiao ain't beating no damn body, okay? Manny still, and guess what? And the Manny fans is still thinking that too, Cam. Ain't that something? And the Manny fans is still thinking that too. Let me tell you something about that fight. I wish that fight would have happened before. That fight should have happened. When that fight happened, it was too fucking late. That fight didn't happen when it was supposed to happen. That's why I'm not really big on that fight, because when that fight came along, and this is one of the most talked about fights in sports history, not just boxing, in sports history, and Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, two of the biggest goddamn stars and talents and everything in the sport of boxing gave us a trash-ass fucking performance. Gave us a trash-ass performance. And this is the reason why sometimes you need to make shit happen early in the game. Not waiting, let it wait. You ain't no damn time to be waiting on nothing. That's y'all damn problem. Y'all think y'all got time. Y'all don't even understand time. You don't even know time really exists now, but I'm gonna tell you ain't got that much. You got time, you got no. Y'all want to wait till motherfuckers is old and raggedy and battered and then say, let's get it on. Like, it's nonsense to still hear people talk about AJ and Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I don't give a damn they didn't beat and batter. I don't want to see them fight each other. They should have fought each other when they buck was getting it in. You understand what I'm saying? That's when they should have fought some damn body. Now people still talking about they want to see Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder getting in at the both of these dudes that beat to death. They way past they prime 3 times over. What is wrong with you boxing fans? Ain't looking for a big bag in bars. Man, hey, listen, man, ain't nobody trying to pay you a whole bunch of money to fight one of these young boys. These young boys don't need you, Manny Pacquiao. Shit, that's the damn problem now. That's why they can't generate their own big money. Wanna see that ish? Hope he get his ass whipped. Hope he get his ass whipped. I'm telling y'all. I know it's coffee and donut for grown-ups, but damn. I drank my coffee before I started the show. I couldn't hold it, y'all. I needed that to be awake. But, man, so the undercard is pretty good. Now, Tim Tszyu and Fundora. Let's get into that. Let's talk about that. What y'all got? What's your prediction? Who y'all got winning this rematch between Fundora and Tim Tszyu? Now, I heard some people talking about it a little bit. Some people surprisingly got Fundora beating Tim Tszyu. Some people really got Fundora beating Tim Tszyu. Even though Tim Tszyu, his last performance, he was good in his last performance. Now let's take it back to that first fight. For all y'all talk about, y'all think Fundora gonna win. Y'all know Tim Tszyu was whooping Fundora's ass. For the people who think that Fundora's gonna win this fight, you know Fundora is getting his ass whipped that first fight. Y'all know the real reason why that first fight stopped, because of that elbow on the head and the blood. It was a damn good fight. I'm telling you, that fight, I wish that fight would have carried all the way out, no matter if it would have been a stoppage or if it would have went to the cards. That fight could have easily, for me, been fight of the year. They was getting it in. So this is a fight we should be talking about. I get it. Okay, we might be bigger fans of other fighters than we are of Tim Tszyu and Fundora, but it's fucking boxing. And we know they're gonna fight. That's one thing we know about Fundora and Tim Tszyu. We're gonna get a fight. That's one thing as boxing fans and people who follow the sport don't have to worry about when it comes to Fundora and Tim Tszyu. They're gonna give us a damn fight. And we're going to find out what it is. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm still picking... I'm picking Tim Tszyu to win the fight. I could be wrong. And I'm going to tell you why I'm picking Tim Tszyu to win this fight. Because of what Tim Tszyu was simply doing in the first fight. That's why. That's why. Because of what Tim Tszyu was doing in the first fight, why would I change my goddamn mind this time around? Tim Tszyu was working Fundora. And we know Fundora, long, lengthy ass, likes to fight on the inside because his vision. And he's good for a rangy guy. He's good fighting on the inside. And Tim Tszyu was giving him that work, y'all. Tim Doo-Doo, who I'll call him, Tim Doo-Doo Zoo, Costa Zoo's son, was giving him that work. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be a bar burner for real, man. Y'all keep talking about the wrong thing. Y'all done spent all week talking about goddamn if it was a clinic or if Shakur really got hurt. Y'all talking about all this bull-ish. And we two days out from this damn fight. This is one of the fights, one of the matches that should have been talked about. But see, this is what's wrong with boxing, because y'all keep just going for certain shit. Boxing is, Shakur Stevenson, certain names is not boxing, okay? I don't care, I get it, we admire, we adore these certain fighters, but they not boxing. There's other fighters that makes this sport happen besides your favorite fighter. And that's just what it is. Your favorite fighter is not the one that's making the sport. Ask your favorite fighter, do they make the sport? I bet you they tell you otherwise, because their bank account is going to say something different. The purses that they getting offered and things like that. So boxing is bigger than these big names. It's a whole lot in boxing. There's a whole lot of boxing names as small as a goddamn elk. But I'm telling you, you'll find out they got some goddamn skills on them. See, every boxer that got a name doesn't mean that they good. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all worry about name brand too damn much. And think that there's no other fighters in the sport just because they don't have a big name, they ain't got skills. You make that make sense. Because when did a big name be a part of having fucking skills? Okay? Because we got fighters in the sport right now who got a big ass name, but they skills ain't all like that. So boxing is more than Shakur Stevenson. Boxing is more than Devin Haney. Boxing is more than Tank Davis. Boxing is more than Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. I can go on. Boxing is more than all these dudes, but y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that because y'all constantly keep your eyes on certain things. Keep your eyes on everything. That's why you got those smart people, those smart boxing fans. They don't say too much, say a little bit. And they be knowing because they watch. See, the ones that show you how to bet, they know. That's why you like, it's more than these guys. You know how many top skill fighters there is? The reality is that some of these other top skill fighters that exist in the sport, the reality is they ain't gonna never get that damn chance. Just like everybody think of Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player of all time, don't you know there are men that walk the streets that would bust Michael Jordan's ass and always could bust Michael Jordan's ass. Jordan wasn't never the best as all type of dudes. I'm pretty sure every last one of y'all seen somebody better than Michael Jordan in your damn neighborhood. They just didn't get the damn shot. So who's to say who's really the best out of all the damn bets if everybody ain't getting a shot? Y'all heard of Black Murderers Row? And then if you haven't heard of Black Murderers Row, let me give you a quick Pelican brief on it. Black Murderers Row was some of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. That the other dudes did not want to bother with, didn't even want to go through the damn trenches with. Yeah, and that means a lot of them. Even y'all know what I'm saying? So don't give me no itch. So boxing is more than these damn big names. And big names don't mean skills. Rolly name is big as fuck. Is it skills like that? Y'all need to get off this nonsense thinking because they got a name, they got skills. Man, if boxing really ran boxing, I'm not talking about the boxing fans. I'm not talking about social media and content creators. Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. If boxing really ran boxing like it's supposed to be ran, I bet you we'd have a whole nother line of goddamn favorite fighters that we talking about. I bet you there's somebody out there right now that will whip Devin Haney ass. That would knock Tank Davis the F out. Would stomp on Abdullah Mason. Oh, they exist. They ain't gonna get their damn shot. Y'all, as bad as Terrence Crawford is, there's somebody in the sport of boxing that's a professional. We don't know who they are. That's better than Terrence Crawford. I bet you if boxing really wanted to do something, trust me, they can do what they want. They know what's in there. I guarantee you can pull somebody out of nowhere that'll beat Terrence Crawford ass. What you mean? And I mean it respectfully. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And this is no shot at him. But if everybody got the same damn opportunities, you think we have the same layout? Would the layout be the damn same if every single fighter got the same chances? Would be the same layout? It wouldn't. I guarantee it wouldn't. What you mean? I guarantee it wouldn't. Because for real, Len Bias was better than goddamn Michael Jordan. He was going to be better than Jordan. And he was busting Michael Jordan ass in college.
Who's that?
Len Bias. Len Bias was going to, y'all would have been calling Len Bias the goddamn GOAT. But sadly, and I think, and I'm telling y'all, I think, man, look, I don't think Len Bias, they got Len Bias the fuck out of there, okay? Don't you know they move people out of the way to make room, to make somebody else a damn star? I know what I'm talking about. You can't tell me nothing.
Boys let him get too high.
Yeah.
That was intentional.
My point exactly.
Let him get too high.
And his boys got paid off by the damn people for letting him get too damn high. Y'all do know that, right? Don't you understand you ain't never see the baddest of the damn baddest? I'm telling you right now because I know. If everyone got the same opportunity, we would have a different lineup of damn fighters that we be talking about. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. For every favorite fighter that you got, it's somebody that can whoop their ass. They ain't getting a damn chance. My favorite fighters and yours. See how easy that is? I can say that. Y'all can't. Because y'all so moist and y'all be worrying about and thinking your favorite fighter is so perfect and act like nothing can happen to them. If they got punched, they got punched. If the punch hurt it, it hurt it, goddammit. If they got dropped, they got dropped. If the rope saved them, then saved them. Whatever. Ain't no damn fighter unbeatable, okay? So stop acting like your favorite fighter is something that other fighters ain't never goddamn been. And like I said, it ain't a goddamn elite fighter in this goddamn today's boxing. Your favorite fighter's not elite. He damn good, he ain't elite. You want to talk about it? You got the rest of them.
You don't want them?
You got the rest of them.
Thank you, bro.
Shit, I ate half of the damn bag with my chips.
Really?
Yeah. Matter of fact, when tonight, when I go get some, I'll get your whole bag. All right. Yeah, like, come on, man. I know for a damn fact that y'all know it too. And I ain't, y'all know I ain't coming at y'all like that, but y'all know what I mean. Get on up out of here. I really let everybody have the same opportunity. We gonna see who the dog all damn dogs. But this undercard is better than the damn main event. And I hope Barrios beat the brakes off of Manny Pacquiao, okay? I want Barrios to spoil all y'all shit because y'all been talking about how horrible Barrios is. Y'all, what Barrios do to y'all? Barrios is trash. Barrios is this. Barrios is that. What did Barrios do to y'all? Y'all can't beat Mario Barrios as trash as he is. Mario Barrios to knock y'all the hell out. Fuck y'all talking about he a bum. He alright. I don't think Barrios above me. Good. Shit. He wouldn't have a damn belt. God damn it. If Mario Barrios was as trash as he is, he wouldn't have a damn belt in a trash ass division. Okay? 147 is trash. Since y'all want to be talking about people being trash, 147 is trash right now. What you talking about? Yeah, I said he don't like it. 147 is trash right now. What y'all talking about? Yeah, they only hate on Barrios because of Tank, and they need to leave that alone. God damn, I'm gonna start taking some of these people boxing fan cards and shit. Ain't no damn true boxing fans. Get up on out of here. That's the shame, Cam. This is the reason why everybody got a problem with Barrios, because Tank beat him. What the hell that got to do with y'all? Hey, man, these moist meat ass boxing fans get on my damn nerves, Jack. Yes, he did. If he was so damn trash, he wasn't supposed to beat up Ugas like that. So y'all telling me Ugas is trash? Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody is fucking trash. I forgot. Everybody's trash except for their favorite fighter. But your favorite fighter didn't for trash, so what that make your favorite fighter? What that make your favorite fighter then? If your favorite fighter beat up on trash, then what that make your favorite fighter? You consider your favorite fighter elite? What elite opponent has your favorite fighter been in there with? Because I can tell you, your favorite fighter ain't been in there with no damn elite level. Okay? Most of these champions ain't been in there with elite level. You got undisputed champions, they ain't even been in the ring with a damn elite fighter. What y'all talking about? Y'all be talking too much. That's the problem. Y'all be talking too much some damn time. Undisputed this, undisputed that, and an elite motherfucker opponent under that undisputed talk. Get up on out of here. That's why I'm not big on undisputed. I'm not big on today's undisputed. They're not doing it the way it's supposed to be done. You know what I mean? He's elite. How is he elite? What makes a fighter elite? Keep on telling y'all, ain't none of these dudes elite like that. What y'all talking about? Y'all be tripping. He elite. What makes him elite? Who he beat the fuck up on the skill set? How far we gonna keep on traveling down that damn road? Huh? How far we gonna keep traveling down that road? Y'all crazy. What's going on with you? Ain't they good?
Yes.
Y'all be tripping, man. Y'all don't know the hell what y'all be talking about. Y'all just be saying anything. Just to hear yourself talking, smell your own bad breath. Yeah, Crawford gonna call Victor Post-style elite.
It's true.
Lim Bias would have been considered the GOAT, because Lim Bias is better than fucking Michael Jordan.
And Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, he would have been the GOAT, and he was busting Mike ass in college.
I know.
They don't talk about that. Y'all keep on talking about the grit. Y'all keep on following narratives if y'all want. Cam said they use Barrios as a talking point to hate on Tank like the rest of Tank victims, and Tank resume aging like Juan, Baroli, Pitbull, Barrios all been champions since fighting Tank. That is true. I feel sorry for him. That's why they need a month supply of Morse meter wipes. All right? Morse meter wipes for the asses, man. But nobody got no time for that. Yeah, he called Victor Postal elite. And the Bob Crawford fans didn't even say nothing about it. I'm talking about the diehard Terrence Crawford fans. Yeah, they made it pretend like Victor Postal was elite. We know Victor Postal ain't damn elite. Crawford don't have an elite level opponent on his resume. He don't. Got good names, but Sean Porter elite. Some of y'all don't think Errol Spence was elite. Then if there's anybody that should have been considered elite on his resume, just far as Errol Spence, but he ain't, so we gonna use his words. All right, y'all, that's my time for this morning coffee and donuts for grown-ups. I will be back later on today with another dope one. Peace. Right. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.